I just saw the newest theatrically released 2024 Christmas movie, The Red One, and we're talking the good, the bad, and the spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, go to theaters, check it out, and then come back. It'll be on Prime probably in about 45 days from now, so just in time for the holiday season. Great geek culture cast in here, as I said in the Popcorn Bucket review video. Check that one out if you haven't already. The Rock, Chris Evans, J.K. Simmons, great cast in here. This movie is essentially a buddy cop movie, but with a supernatural Christmas twist. And I kind of love that premise. And honestly, I wanted more of that. The Rock and Chris Evans, one of my biggest positives for the movie. I enjoyed their chemistry together, their growing relationship. There's a few jokes in there that I enjoyed. Negative, though, not enough of it. Not enough of them together. Not enough of that. Another positive, J.K. Simmons as Santa Claus. I thought he did a good job. He brought that heart, that warm, fuzzy optimism that every Christmas family movie needs. Unfortunately, negative. He spends most of the movie being kidnapped, so not enough of him in the movie overall. I will also say that the scene with Krampus, I thought he would be the main villain of the movie. I say scene. No, he's in several scenes. He's in a few scenes. I thought he would be the main villain. He's not. And I don't know how I feel about that. They had this original, I think it's an original character, a witch, someone who's more familiar with witch lore might be able to help me out on that, but it's a different villain in the movie. She wants to punish everyone on the naughty list, and Chris Evans is one of those people. I don't. Krampus's whole thing is punishing the naughty, so I don't see why they couldn't have just used him for that. But whatever. He also has to borrow a wrestling term. Again, I'm spoiling the heck out of this movie. You guys get out of here if you haven't seen it. He has a face turn, to borrow a wrestling term, in the movie that I'm not sure I bought that. Another negative on that. But I guess positive for the subversion of expectations. Even when I saw he wasn't the villain, I thought, okay, he's going to be teamed up with the girl, and he wasn't for a lot of that. She was his ex-girlfriend and stuff. So the movie wasn't what I thought it would be, and that's a good thing. When you think you know what you're getting, and then you get something else, it's a nice surprise. Much like a Christmas present. Ah ha ha! Ah, you see what I did there? Another negative, The Rock being The Rock. There was a scene in this movie. Krampus was playing a game that I won't even try to pronounce because there was no subtitles on the screen. It's something German. Krampus Schlageln something. I don't know. I probably offended the German viewers. Do we have German viewers? I don't know. If we do, I apologize to our German viewers. But yeah, it's a game where you punch each other, and the first one to get knocked out or die loses. Play it with your family this holiday season. I'm kidding. Obviously, do not do that. But yeah, as soon as I saw Krampus playing that game, I'm like, oh, this is an excuse for The Rock to be The Rock and punch some fools. And sure enough, that's what happens. That's when the movie started to lose me a little bit. Biggest negative, The Rock being the guy he is in pretty much every movie. But I did enjoy The Rock playing that role of Santa's bodyguard. Overall, it was fun. It's a Rock movie. You kinda know what you're getting, right? But it was a good enough time. I guess that's the biggest thing I can say about this movie. It's a good enough time. There's enough jokes. There's enough buddy cop chemistry. There's enough heart, and there's enough of Chris Evans trying to be a good dad. But biggest negative, I wanted more of it. There's enough good stuff that I'd say this movie's worth a watch, but not enough of it that I'd say you need to rush out to theaters and see it. There's not enough of it that I can call this a great new addition to holiday movie watch lists, but it is fun and it is worth a watch. And I enjoyed the lore in this movie. I enjoyed what it tried to do. And yeah, throw it on this holiday season. Give it a watch and judge for yourselves. Last positive and negative, the lore. There's Christmas magic in here. Toys can be turned real, but only sometimes. There's that great joke in the trailer when The Rock turns a toy car real, and Chris Evans says the joke about, "Oh, you got a Wonder Woman action figure around here." But of course, the toy transferring magic only works sometimes, and they don't explain how it works at all. Again, that's cool. I wanted more of that, but they don't explain how it works and why it only works sometimes, and it works when the plot needs it to work, basically. So, yeah, good movie, not great movie. Kit, unfortunately, hasn't had the chance to see it, but hopefully she will sometime. Maybe before the holidays are over. We'll see. And if she does, maybe I'll put her review in here. Maybe I'll give her her own segment. I don't know how we'll do that yet, but yeah, that's the red one. Overall, good, not great. Not enough showing, not enough. If there is ever an extended cut of this, I would like to see that. I would like to see some of the themes get explored more. But I love the subversion and the twist on the classic buddy cop formula. And honestly, I'd love to see more movies try that out. But this was a cool way to kick off the holiday season. I hope everyone has a great Christmas season. I don't know if we'll do Christmas around here like we did Halloween. We gotta see. There's stuff going on. But yeah, that's the red one, guys. So come back soon and take another bite of the GeeKlare.